after day I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose, and I'm feeling the strain. Oh, it is shame. Oh.
Hey, long time no see. I'm supposed to be writing a paper right now. Well, actually, Wednesday. Today's Thursday. It's Thursday, June 14th. It's been almost a month that I've done this internship for so far, and I'm supposed to be writing papers every week and things like that. This will be in place of my other video, or my paper, because I have not had a chance to do any of that lately. I've got a stuffy nose, my throat hurts. This past week we've been completely sold out. We're still sold out for the next week. But this weekend, I was lucky enough to get a weekend off, and I am going to see my girlfriend. Hopefully go to the Renaissance Fair this weekend over in Colorado and see what that's like. We'll see. But I'm driving home. This is not my car. My bosses are letting me borrow their car, which is super nice. And I'm just cruising. We're going. So, a little background. I used to have a Jeep. Well, I've had 11 vehicles. My Jeep was my last one that I had before I sold it. The Jeep was awesome. It was a 2009 Wrangler 2-door. Nothing super fancy on 35s. And before that I had a Ford Ranger. Before that I had a Mini Cooper. Before that I've had a lot of cars. And anyway, so the Jeep was number 11, and this gets, let's see. I'm getting 29.3 miles to the gallon right now, and I'm going 80 miles an hour. This is awesome. That's 20.3 miles to the gallon more than what my Jeep used to get. So hopefully I'm going to try and get all the way to Denver, 5 hours on half a tank, we'll see. But anyway, so I don't know. It's been very busy lately. I got to do my first tour, which was awesome. So the girl in the back seat, I had a family of 4, so it was 2 parents and 2 kids. And the 2 kids sat behind me, and the mom sat on the right side, the dad sat in the driver's seat, because he wanted to talk about Jeeps, which is fine. And so we were in Grace. All of our Jeeps have names. There's Sven, Grace, Shrek, Fezzik, Shannon, Ella, Olaf, Wesley, and Joseph. So there's 9 Jeeps. They all have names for different reasons, but those are what I was in. I was in Grace, which is the brand new JL on 35 or 37s. And I was driving, and there's this part where we go down and we toss it in neutral, and we let go of the brake. And it's like a roller coaster. It's like, vroom. So this girl in the back seat's like 7, right? And when I was 7, I didn't even try roller coasters. I was like, no way. There's no way in hell I'm doing that. Like, screw you guys. I'm done. I'm going home. And whoa. Sorry. Side of the road, there's a big like hole in the dirt. Somebody built like an old dirt house a really long time ago. Anyway, so I was driving down this roller coaster hill in the Jeep, and this girl is freaking out behind me. She's terrified, and she was scared before we even got in the Jeep. So we were driving along, and I'm going down, and all of a sudden I just let go of everything and just fly down. She screamed so loud that both Jeeps, one Jeep behind me and one Jeep in front of me, that both have tops on, heard her scream out of my Jeep. I didn't have a top on my Jeep, and the back was open, so that makes sense, but it was ridiculous. It was awesome. I thought I lost my hearing. Anyway, they were great. They were a lot of fun. The kids had a blast. They were cruising along, and they'd scream every now and then and jump, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. They drank so much water. So we have these fridge freezers in the back made by Black Forest, which is Black Forest fridges. They do a lot of Jeep overlanding gear. slides and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, these fridge freezers are full of water. We usually keep like 15 bottles of water in there just in case people need it, because the desert, you know. And 4 people for a 3-hour tour usually is like 3 or 4 bottles of water. Like one person usually nurses a bottle of water all whole tour. These people drank the entire fridge freezer with water, all 15 bottles. I can't drink that much water, but they did. Granted, that's 4 people. I mean, that's pretty good. But anyway, so that was my first tour ever. I followed between 2 jeeps. I'm learning still technically how to do the lines, how to do all that stuff. I feel confident enough to do it myself, but I guess they want me to do it a couple more times with them, which is fine. So that was fun. And then we had a group of people come in for this thing called the Sorrel Ranch, which is really cool. And they borrowed one of our jeeps and all that kind of stuff, and sent them off. And it's been kind of fun. I'm learning a lot. I'm actually getting a chance to like figure out how things work and figuring out how rentals work, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We had a gentleman who, so I won't name names because I don't know his name for one, and 2, I want to make sure he's protected. But he came in to rent a Jeep with his son. He had a big group, and they decided that he was going to register the Jeep rental under his name, but he was going to have his son drive all day. 1, that's illegal. 2, it's against our policy. So, 2. Anyway, whatever. So, wow. So, this trailer in front of me has a really big flat tire. I guess it'd be a small flat tire? I don't know, it's bad. Anyway, so he came in, had his son drive, which, not a big deal. I mean, we wouldn't have known unless he didn't post it on his Facebook or his Instagram thing. We wouldn't have known. Hold on. So, anyway, I had to pass him. So, he came in, had his son drive, all that stuff, recap. I don't want to go over all of it again, I promise. So, he went and did the spike. And Golden Spike is a long day. So, you have to go to Poison Spider, go up a couple different trails. You do Golden Spike, and you come down. And it takes about 8 to 9 hours usually. They got back pretty quick, but when they got back, we noticed nothing wrong with the Jeep. It was fine. You know, a couple scrapes and scratches, but those are normal. And especially for that trail. So we were going up, and all of a sudden the next day we realized, oh wow, there's some body damage here. Like, we should probably check more in on this and see what we find. And so the back quarter panel on the passenger side has a little ripple in the body now, and I guess he hit the rear fender flare on the ball of it. The fender flares on Jeeps stick out just a little bit, and I guess it ran into the rock, and he bent the entire body of it on the quarter panel. $1,800 worth of damage. That's a lot. It's a lot of damage. We got it worked out, and he's fine, and we didn't end up making him pay for it and stuff. I don't really know the specifics on that, but that's what happens when you go off-roading, I guess. But anyway, so it's been a crazy busy week, and I just wanted to check in and let you guys know what's been going on and why it's been so busy. Yeah, so on the other hand, though, the campground that I'm staying at in Moab, probably should shift, in Moab has decided to let me stay there for free. I think I've told you guys about that before, but I haven't talked to them much. I haven't worked for them a whole lot yet. I think I'm going to start working for them in a couple days when I get back from this in Denver. And it's been a lot of fun. I really like being out here, and I really like the idea of being able to see areas like this out here and just actually get to see the different towns around the area. I'm actually going to look at a car right now too on the way. It's a 2009 Mini Cooper Clubman. I think 2009, maybe 2010. So we'll see. I'll take a video of it and show you guys that too here in a minute. But yeah, I have been having a blast, and I've been eating pretty well. My buddy Garrett came to town, and we went to dinner last night, hung out, and realized that I smell really bad. So yesterday I was at work all day from 7:30 a.m. till like 7:30 at night, and we had a tour go out. And so I was sweaty, and I washed Jeeps all day. I have washed 90-something Jeeps now, total, between all the Jeeps, of course. And then I come back, and I was so hot and sweaty, and my buddy wanted to go to dinner, and I'm like, okay, cool, no big deal, yeah, let's go. And so, I mean, I think I asked him to go, but either way. So we got there, and I sat down. It was a little early, and I realized, wow, I'm really sweaty. I was like, this is gross. And then I told the waitress, I was like, I'm sorry that I think I probably kind of smell bad. She's like, trust me, you smell much better than most of the people that come in here. I was like, okay, cool. Awesome. But, so that was good. We went and had dinner, and then Coda Bear here decided to go to my boss's house and hang out with her dog for a couple hours, which was fun. And I picked him up, went back to the house, and hung out there. I had some cookies and milk, which was delicious. And I've also been working on saying sorry less, so that's exciting. For those of you who know me, I say sorry a lot. Okay, and I don't know why. I don't know what causes it. Maybe it's subconscious. I don't know, but I say sorry a lot. And like somebody could bump into me and break my knee, and I'd probably say sorry for bumping into them. Like that's my fault that I will admit. That's it right there. And so I've been working on that, and I've been saying, other things instead, like oh, thank you for letting me know, or like, oh, I apologize, like something that's not actually my fault, like, oh, that's fine. So but it's been pretty good, and I like working here. It's a lot of fun. I'm trying to convince my girlfriend to move to Moab. We'll see. Don't say anything for it. No. So yeah, that's been my week. It's been pretty easy going. We sold Sven. So Sven is my favorite Jeep. It has been since I started. It has been since before I got here. I've seen it online. It is a amped. Okay, so amped is the color of the Jeep. It's like it's like an orangish gold color. And it's on a 3.5-inch metal cloak lift with 40s, Cooper STT Pros, and Raceline wheels, Dana 60s, front and rear, Ultimate 60s of that, 538 gears, everything. It's beautiful. And this guy came to buy it, and rightfully so. I mean, it's fine. He doesn't know anything about the Jeep itself and had never really been off-roading, so that's fine. It's a hell of a first Jeep, I'll tell you that. But anyway, I was a little sad to see it go. It'll probably be gone by the time I get back, but it's okay. It's fine. We still have Shrek, which is the same type of Jeep, just a different color. It's green, which green is nice too, I guess, but still. But yeah, that's been the most exciting part of my day. Well, Coda Bear parts a lot, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, catch up with you guys later. Maybe toss in some videos here and there about the drives. So have a good day, guys. See you later.